Hi dollies, it's your girl Fashion Dolly Mimi here, and this is my very first video. Right now it is Monday, it is 11 p.m, so it is a little late, but it's better to start later than never. So with this, since it is Monday, I decided why not film an introduction to my video, since this is my very first video on the channel. So my name is Mimi. I am 18 years old. I am currently pursuing a bachelor's in biology at FAMU. I also plan on getting into medical school to study dermatology because I would like to be a board certified dermatologist. I also plan on creating my own practice and even having my own spa, and even one day having my own skincare line. So, speaking of skincare, I decided what would be a better way to introduce myself and let you guys see into my life than to see my nighttime skincare routine. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so when it comes to having a good skincare routine, there are a couple of things that are suggested, but I will tell you what I will be using. So when it comes for me and a skincare routine, first off, I like to get a nice spa headband just to keep the hair out of my way when I am trying to, clean my face. And usually there are three main components, or I guess four, when it comes to having a good skincare routine. And those four main components are a facial cleanser, I have a Neutrogena one, they are a toner, also Neutrogena, and a moisturizer and a sunscreen, but this moisturizer is infused with sunscreen already. It has SPF 25 in it. And no, I'm not sponsored by Neutrogena. I wish, but I am not. But yes, so that's usually what most people would use for a proper skincare routine. But it's also more to a skincare routine than just products. You also have to make sure you are actively hydrating yourself, so you're drinking a lot of water, and also you're eating good foods like fruits and vegetables instead of eating something like fast food or drinking a lot of soda. Like right now my face is kind of breaking out, and I was on vacation, I was drinking a lot of soda, not really drinking enough water, so these are the results. So it's not just having good products, it's also making sure you're filling your body with good food and water. So yeah. Okay, we are back, and I have on my cute little headband, my little facial headband to keep my hair out the way. Excuse the hair, it's gonna look a little crazy, but that is okay, right? So I got myself a towel, and I got myself some cotton pads for the toner so I can use it. So first you want to start off with your facial cleanser. So you just add some water to your face. Just kind of add some water to your face, and then add the cleanser. And make sure to really get it in there. And also make sure not to get in your eye, because this is soap. So yeah, please be careful with that. So there's that. So on my face, let me rinse it off with water. And take the towel, just slightly pat it. eye. And there's still some residue on my face, so I'm gonna get it off. Some of it's in my sideburns. So. Some of it's in my nose. So just make sure you just gently pat it. Don't just aggressively rub your face with it. Just pat it nice and gently. And as you can see, my face looks cleaner than what it did before. Then next, you're gonna take your toner and you're gonna take one of your cotton pads and then put the toner on the cotton pad and then just rub it over your face. So just put that on there and then just rub it all over your face. Make sure to also get under the chin too. That's actually very important. And I don't just do one cotton pad toner. I do a second one because why not? You gotta tone your skin more. So just do that over my face. And there we go. That is the toner that is done. And now finally, we do the moisturizer / sunscreen. So I just want to open that. So be careful. So you can see like this blue color. It's like very liquidy. And then don't put too much. Ooh, maybe I put too much. You just put a little bit. You don't want to overdo it, otherwise you'll have like that kind of sheeny texture, like that kind of like almost like when you put on sunscreen, you have like a white tint to you. Like it's the same thing with this, just blue. You'll see honey, but try not to overdo it. And if you do, you just have to keep rubbing it in until you don't see it anymore. Just keep rubbing it in because I can still see that tint of like blue from it. So just make sure you keep rubbing it in. Just keep rubbing it in. And there it is. It is all incorporated into my skin. That is what my skin looks like afterwards. So there's that. Okay, so that was all for my nighttime skincare routine. I hope you guys enjoyed that little segment, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Good morning, Fashion Dollies. It is now Tuesday. It is about like 10 a.m. I just got up. I did like the basic things like brush my teeth and whatnot. I was going to do my skincare routine this morning, but I decided against it since I'm going to be washing my hair and defining the curls in my hair, and that involves a lot of product and whatnot, and so I decided I'll just do my skincare after I'm done enhancing my curls. And then on top of that, I will also be going grocery shopping today, so I will see you guys once I'm finished washing my hair. Okay, so I am back from washing my hair. I right now have the leave-in conditioner on. I'm going to try to leave that in for about like 10 to 15 minutes, and then I will wash it out, and then I will come back and put the different products in my hair. I'm going to show you what I use to enhance my curls. So I use the Mizani True Textures. I use this for the back of my hair. And then I also use the Inner Sense I Create Hold. I also use this on the back of my hair. And for the front of my hair, I use an extra product. It's only because my hair is a bit heat damaged at the top. So I use the Deuce Mousse Def. And I just use that on the top of my hair. Like I basically mix that with the other two products that I have. So that helps the front of it curl up. So yeah, I will see you guys after I wash this out of my hair and I start to put the products in. Okay guys, so I'm finally back after washing the conditioner out of my hair. I have my products right here next to me, and I split my hair into 4 quadrants. So I'm just going to take these products and I'm going to show you how I basically define my curls. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to take your quadrants and you want to split it up into subsections. I like to do this with my hands essentially. I just take a small section, I like to grab it with my fingers and just take this section, and then I just wrap this section up and put a rubber band in it just to keep it out the way. Now when you're putting the product in your hair, you want to make sure that your hair is nice and damp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some water to it. Just make sure your hair is wet. So the product can apply through there properly. So then I take my Mizani True Textures, and then you just want to put some of that on your hand, and then you just want to rub that throughout your hair. And then with this little section that you have, you're going to do subsections. So I'm going to take a small section right here and then just pull it, mess with it, and then move it like that. As you can see, the hair is starting to curl up. You put your mess with it. And you want to do that for each individual strand, and it will curl up. So this is what the curls look like. And I will also add the Create Hold to it, the Inner Sense Create Hold, and also add that in here. So you can see the hair is nice and curly. That is how you define your curls. And so I will do a time lapse of me going throughout my hair, and I'm just going to repeat the same process until when I get to the front of my hair, I'm just going to add the mousse definition texture foam onto the top of my hair. Like I said, my hair is heat damaged, so I'm just going to do that to the top of my head and just add that product to it just to help it curl more. And so yeah, I will be back once I am fully done covering my head with all the products and I have all of my curls, and then I will diffuse it. Okay, so this is what my hair looks like after putting all the products in my hair. It's still wet, but for that, I'm going to use my Silverbird blow dryer and this red diffuser. Looks a little weird, but it'll get the job done. Basically, I'm going to put this on high heat, and then I'm going to put it on the different sections of my hair just to preserve those curls. And I'll be back once I'm done. Okay, so this is what my curls look like after diffusing it. I think they look very bouncy, very curly, very fun. The curls are curling, as you would say. I think it came out pretty good for my first time doing it by myself. I also put on some mascara and some eyeliner, and I did my skincare routine. It's just the same as last night. Same thing as the nighttime routine, the facial cleanser, the toner, and the moisturizer / SPF. I also put on some earrings, put on my jacket, have on my nice little dress on, and yeah. And so I will go grocery shopping, and then I will see you guys when I come back. Bye. Okay, so I'm finally back from grocery shopping. I went to Walmart. You can see the groceries right behind me. I just need to put my food up, put stuff in the fridge, put stuff in the freezer, and also put my water under my desk and just replace a few things that need to be replaced. And yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, dollies, that is all that I have for you today. Today was very long. It was very eventful. And yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow when my classes start. Hi, dollies. I am back. It is now Wednesday. It was the first day of classes. So the first class I had today was Organic Chemistry 2, and I also had General Physics. I'm still trying to get my schedule situated because I have to add a couple of classes. So I will get back to you guys when my schedule is fully updated. Because it's Wednesday, it also is Fried Chicken Wednesday at FAMU. So we have things like chicken, we have macaroni, rice, peas, collard greens, cornbread, like all that good stuff. So I'm excited to get lunch. Also, this is the fit that I created for today. So first off, I wanted to show you guys the 4 puffs that I did in my hair. I think they came out very cute. Here are the heart earrings that I have. I also did my mascara and my eyeliner. And I'm going to show you guys the full outfit. Let me just step back for you guys. So this is what the full outfit looks like. It's a nice pink top with a cherry on it and some nice blue jeans with some bows on them and white shoes. I think the outfit came out very cute, and I hope to make more cute outfits like this, and I also hope that you guys enjoy the outfits that I create as well. So a few things that I have to do today is I have to go shopping again. I have to get some hangers for the new clothes that I got for Christmas. So yeah, so I will see you guys once I have gone shopping. Okay guys, so I'm finally back from shopping. I went to Burlington and I went to Eve's beauty supply store, and I just got a couple of things from Burlington. What I got were this 25 set of hangers. I also got this mist bottle for my hair anytime I'm defining curls, and I also got this 10-in-1 leave-in conditioner just to like freshen up my hair in the morning so it's not dry or anything like that. And then from Eve's beauty supply store, I got a new edge brush, and I also got 2 lip glosses. So overall, I think the shopping went pretty good. I don't think we're gonna need anything else anytime soon. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do with my hangers is I'm gonna take the clothes that I got for Christmas, and then I'm just gonna hang those up, and I will see you guys once I am done. Okay guys, so I am finally done putting up the clothes that I got for Christmas. Today I didn't really do too much. I just had my first 2 classes today. Like I said, I will update you guys on when my schedule is fully complete, and then I'll let you guys know all the classes that I'm taking. I also went shopping today, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't really do too much. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. So on Thursday, I decided to not do that much talking, but instead show you guys just the scenery around FAMU. So first, here are the dorms. This is Venom Landing North on this side, and then on the other side, that is Venom Landing South. Then afterwards, I went to the cast building just to handle a couple of things. Here is the interior of it. It's very nice, very shiny and cute. Then I just decided to show you guys the outside of the cast building. Here it is in all of its glory. Then afterwards, I walked by the track. The grass is very nice and bright and green. Then I just walked up a couple of steps. I didn't get to show you guys the outfit that I wore for that day, so I'm going to insert some pictures here. It was just a nice, cute, matching black set that I had that my mom bought for me. So thank you, Mommy, I love you. And then there's the library. And then after that, I just decided to walk down this path that we have. Look at the nice palm trees and the shrubbery, very nice, very green, pretty, very demure. And then there are some people. And then there is more shrubbery, and then there's the eternal flame. And then I just kept on walking and walking and walking. And then here we are coming up on Lee Hall. And then there are these nice things filled with water. I usually sit by them when I'm waiting on my classes and whatnot. It's very relaxing to sit by the water. There's Lee Hall. And then here's the new statue that FAMU put up of our former president, Frederick Humphrey. And then yeah, that's all I did for that day. Hi dollies, it is now Friday, it is the afternoon. I went to some of my classes today and now I am back. So for the YouTube channel, when it comes to Fridays, I was thinking we can have something called Reflection Friday, where essentially I would just reflect on what I did over the week, what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, and I will also be a little bit more vulnerable with you guys and tell you guys how I'm feeling that day and all that good stuff. And if you guys end up liking it, then I will continue to do that for the Fridays. So before we get into today's Reflection Friday, I wanted to show you guys my outfit. So here's the outfit. It is a cute little set that my mom got for me. Here's the back, and here's the front, and I think it's very cute. So yeah, so with today's Reflection Friday, I thought it would be a good idea to tell you guys my New Year's resolutions. I wrote them in a book, and I will tell them to you guys now. Okay, so now for my New Year's resolutions. So for my first resolution, it is to get my YouTube channel up and running. Previously, I had a YouTube channel where I didn't show my face, but I used to record the speed draws to my drawings because I like to do art, and I used to do some voiceovers every now and then, but I stopped working on that channel, and that is because I became frustrated with the process. With the screen recorder I had, it wouldn't record my drawing properly, so I would have to screen record this video from the screen recording app, and so that used to be very tedious. And then sometimes the screen recording wouldn't save, and so I completely lost like 2 hours worth of a video that I could have had, and then so I would cry about it because I lost the video and I couldn't get it back. And so that was very frustrating. The voiceovers, those were also a little frustrating for me too, because, well, you have to do multiple takes, you have to do it over and over and over again. The only thing I really liked about making the videos was the editing, because it wasn't that hard. You're just kind of putting everything together like a puzzle. So yeah, I just ended up losing motivation for that channel, and I just stopped working on it. The next resolution is to post videos weekly and to be consistent. Now, this is a big one for me because, of course, I want my YouTube channel to grow, but most importantly, I want you guys to have content to watch. I want you guys to be able to, at least have something every week. I want you guys to see into the life of a biology major at FAMU. And also, I just kind of want you guys to join me along this journey of me trying to navigate my life and just learn and get into medical school and eventually become a dermatologist. So yeah, the next resolution is to get straight A's in all of my classes. So currently I am in 6 classes for my semester. I plan on getting into an additional class, so I would have 7 if I can get into this class. And when I do, I plan on getting all A's in these classes. Now, I'm pretty sure some of you guys are thinking 6 to 7 classes, that's a lot. Yeah, it seems like a lot, but it's honestly not too bad. I took 7 classes last semester, and I was able to get 6 A's and 1 B. And with that 1 B, I know I could have got an A in that class if I would have studied more. So that's why I'm actually pushing myself more to strive for straight A's with these classes that I'm taking this semester. So the next resolution is to go to office hours and to get volunteer hours. Now, last semester, I didn't go to any office hours. Don't be like me. Please actually go to your teacher's office hours. Those office hours are there to help you. The teacher is taking time out of their day so they can help you in those office hours. That's what those are for. Also, if you go to their office hours, you can build a relationship with your teachers, which is also very important too, because they can make you recommendation letters, and that can be very helpful for, say, if you want to intern somewhere, or maybe you're in high school and you want to get into a certain university, because universities also look for recommendation letters as well. And even for medical school, which is where I'm trying to go. So I know that I'm going to need recommendation letters from certain teachers. So that's why you want to try to go to office hours. And for volunteer hours, I didn't really volunteer that much last semester, but I know that I need to volunteer more. Like, it's just good to be a part of your community and to do stuff for your community. You know, you do stuff for the community gives back to you. So I want to do more volunteer hours. Also, it's a great way to meet people, so do that as well. Next resolution is to make at least 5 to 10 friends this year and to be more outgoing. Now, this is where I'm going to get a little bit more vulnerable with you guys. Last semester I did feel very lonely because I couldn't really find my tribe. Like, I couldn't really find my people. I felt like a black sheep essentially. I didn't feel like I belonged anywhere, so I just stayed cooped up in my room for most of the semester. I wasn't talking to people really, and if I did, maybe it was like hi or hello, but I wasn't really hanging out with anybody. I was just kind of being a hermit in its shell. So don't do that. Actually try to be more outgoing, and that's exactly why my resolution is to try to be more outgoing. Try to make 5 to 10 friends at least, so I can have a group, I can have somebody to hang out with, I can at least have my own little people that I can run to, I can have lunch with, I can talk to sometimes, or maybe do homework with, right? So yeah, so I just need to try to be more outgoing. And that's a little difficult for me too, because I can be outgoing once you get to know me, but I do have difficulty trying to reach out to somebody to be their friend. Usually when I make friends, it's from an existing friend that I have. So I don't really make friends unless I have a friend who knows that other person, and that's how I become friends with that person, right? So I know that I need to actually try to say hi to people, try to compliment people. That's a good way you can make friends, and just talk, or if you have to, like, even if you might think that you're being weird, like, just be outgoing, just be you, be yourself, try to talk to people, and eventually you'll make friends. So that's what I'm gonna do this year. The next resolution is to go outside more often. Like I said, because I didn't have any friends and I felt lonely, I just stayed in my room all semester. So I'm going to try not to do that. I'm not trying not to do that this year. I'm going to actually try to go outside, get some sunlight, try to talk to people. Because even being outside, you can meet people too. You never know, right? The next resolution is to be more independent. Now, I grew up very sheltered. I have a mom who tends to do a lot of things for me. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I do realize, because she did so much for me, that there's certain things that I don't know how to do, right? Like, for example, my mom, she's booked all of my hair appointments for me. I've never booked a hair appointment in my life. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not that hard to learn to do. I'm pretty sure it's not rocket science, but nonetheless, I've still never done that before, and I need to gain that sense of independence. And I gotta get away from the mess. I need to actually try to do stuff on my own. So I do certain things on my own, like I go grocery shopping by myself, as you guys saw. I put all my stuff up by myself. Just try to do adult stuff. I gotta be a grown woman now. I have to make sure I do my stuff, right? The next resolution is to take care of myself. Not that I don't take care of myself, it's just that sometimes I just think that I could take care of myself a little more, right? Like eating healthier foods and taking care of my skin, which is why I'm doing my skincare, and learning how to do my hair, because I don't take the best care of my hair. That's also why I did the defining my curls and stuff, so I can actually know how to take better care of my hair, right? So yeah, just want to take more, just a better care of myself. And finally, my last resolution is to not lose motivation. Sometimes it can be really easy for me to lose motivation, especially if something doesn't go my way, but I know that I need to learn that not everything is going to be all sunshine and rainbows. Not everything is just gonna go my way automatically, right? So I can't let a simple thing going wrong, I can't let that discourage me from doing something that I want to do. So that's why this year I'm going to actually try not to lose motivation no matter what happens, no matter what goes wrong. I'm going to continue to keep that motivation, and instead of letting whatever that little event bring me down, I'm going to let it bring me up instead and be even more motivated to do whatever it is that I'm trying to do. So yeah. Okay, Dolly, so it was a very eventful week. So, of course, I did my skincare routine, I did my hair care routine on how to define my curls. I went for a little walk, I went shopping so I could restock my fridge, my snacks, and my freezer. I also went to go get hangers and an edge brush. I took the clothes that I got for Christmas and I hung them up in my closet. I also started my classes this week. That was something. I also walked around the campus. I went to the CAS building, stopped by the library for a little bit, and I also walked by Lee Hall and all that good stuff. And of course, we had our Reflection Friday. And so I hope you guys enjoyed that little segment of me rambling about my New Year's resolutions. Also, I hope you can tell me about what you thought about this video down below in the comments section. If you guys could give me some criticism and critiques on the video, that would be greatly appreciated. I would take that into consideration and try to better improve upon that in the next videos that I create. And like I said, I'm making this content for you guys, so I want you guys to enjoy the content that I put out. So that's all for the video, and I want you guys to stay fashionable, dollies. I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.